Hi, and welcome to this heartful practice. My name is Nguyen Huang Yu Nguyen, and for today, I would like to offer a grounding practice. So, before we begin, I'd like to invite you to find the most comfortable posture that is possible for you right now. So, if you've been seated for a while in the same position, or if you've been in the same room for a couple of hours, I invite you to take a moment and find what feels best. You might pause to move to another location, to move to another seat. For this practice, you can choose to be in a seated posture. You might explore standing, perhaps laying down. I invite you to honor your body's wisdom and choose what feels best for you. And as you settle into this posture, you might explore whether you'd like to have your eyes open, whether you'd like to have a soft gaze, or perhaps to close your eyes. And when you're ready, I invite you to tune in to your breath for a moment. And without having to change anything, I invite you to notice what it feels like to breathe. You might notice where you feel your breath. You might notice the quality of your breath. And as you experience each inhale and exhale, you might begin to deepen your breath. And when you've taken as many deeper breaths as you need, allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm, its natural pace. As you arrive in this moment, I invite you to bring your attention to the parts of your body that are being supported. So if you're seated in a chair or sofa or bed, even on the floor, you might notice the parts of your body that are being held up. So if your chair has arms, you might notice support for your arms. You might notice your feet on the floor or on the ground. And so taking this opportunity to feel and notice how your body is being supported. If you're standing, you might notice how your feet feel on the floor or the ground. If you're laying on a bed, you might just notice where your back, your legs, the backside of your body, how it's being supported. If your mind wanders to a thought, see if you can note that your mind wandered. Perhaps introduce a subtle smile, and then bring your attention back to the parts of your body that are being supported, the anchor for this practice. So, as you continue to notice the parts of your body that are being supported, you might explore the push and the pull. Or you might notice how the chair, the floor, the bed, how they're pushing up against your body, holding you up. And then you might notice your body pushing down without attempting to push, but the force in which your body is pushing against the chair, the floor, the ground, the bed. So, just taking some time here to explore and notice the relationship. And if you find yourself nodding off or falling asleep, see if you can note this without judgment, perhaps introducing that subtle smile, and then ushering your attention back to your anchor, the parts of your body being supported. And now you might explore what it's like to allow yourself to be held a little more. So perhaps with each exhale, you allow your body to sink a little deeper into the chair, into the bed, onto the ground. Seeing if you can allow yourself to be held without having to hold too much tension, without bracing yourself for having to get up suddenly. Just seeing if you can allow yourself to ease into being supported, being grounded. And if you notice any resistance, if you notice any pushback in thoughts or judgments, again, you might try to simply observe. See if you can let go of the thought or the judgment, and then shepherd your attention back to your anchor, the parts of your body being supported. As we come to the end of this practice, invite you to take a moment to just notice what it feels like to be supported. You might bring your attention to note and observe your breath, see if there's possibly any change. You might notice general tension in your body. And if it feels comfortable, you might deepen your breath. You might allow your attention to expand from your breath to your body, perhaps to your body in this space. You might begin to introduce some subtle movement, perhaps wiggling your toes and your fingers, perhaps shifting your weight, maybe rolling your shoulders back and forth. And feel free to pause this video if you'd like to spend some more time in silence before ending. I thank you for showing up today. I thank you for being open to this practice. I look forward to connecting with you next time. And until then, be well.